Hello everybody, and this is kind of a different bit of video here. I recently saw something on Facebook that I had to absolutely try out myself, and the question is, can you cut plastic and wood with ordinary paper? So this is what it was. It was actually something I had to click on after seeing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run some paper as cutting wheel. So the first thing to do is take an ordinary piece of paper here, and you want to double it up. I'm just using dollar store glue sticks here. And I'm just going to take a piece of paper here and glue two halves of it together. Some cheap ass glue. Just like that. Put it under some weight and let it dry. Okay. And then what we're going to do is cut out circles. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy circle cutter here, and basically cut out a bunch of circles. I think I need a better circle cutter. And what we're going to do with these circles is we're actually going to use these as cutting wheels in a Dremel, of all things. So let me grab my Dremel here. It's actually not a Dremel brand, but it is a rotary multi-tool. Here is my rotary multi-tool. It's an old Black & Decker one, a very old one, with a separate power supply that's really heavy. So now plug this in here. Of course, they're all tangled, of course. Okay, so what I've done is actually prepared this ahead of time, and I already glued together, dried, and cut out a bunch of discs already to give this a try. There it is. Lost my cutoff. Okay, so I'm just going to take a cutoff wheel on these paper wheels. Instead of using the normal cutoff wheels, this is what you would normally use as cutoff wheel. They're very fragile, pretty expensive, and if they break, they can go everywhere and take your eye out. Poke your eye out, kid. Now, on the video I watched, it said you have to run this as fast as possible. So there we go. There's my paper cutoff wheel. So, throw this in the Dremel here. Tighten down the chuck. I'm going to crank the Dremel up to as far as it goes. I don't know what the actual RPM is of that. So, we're going to take my little acrylic rod here. Some safety specs. So I'll try and cut down the video here, the audio on the video, so you're not deafened by this thing. But I'm going to turn this on and see if it actually cuts the acrylic. Wow, that's kind of messy. There's little shards of paper everywhere, but it is cutting it, kinda. Let me try a different wheel. Maybe one. This one only feels like it's one piece of paper, not two. I'm gonna try a different one here. That one's definitely two. Maybe I have to be more careful not to bend the paper while I'm screwing it down. We're not all the way up, right? Yeah, we're all the way up. Okay. Let me try this again. Let me try it the other way so the Dremel actually fits in here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Holy crap. Look at that. That was just cut right through this acrylic rod with no effort with paper. So let's try this wood dowel I got over here. So this is a 3/8 inch softwood square dowel, which I use all the time for various hobby projects. Let's see if we can cut through that with paper. It's burning. And this cutoff wheel is all screwed up. It's actually started to burn the paper as well as the wood from friction. Grab another wheel here and try one more time. Screw doesn't want to fit in there. For some reason the screw didn't want to go in the cutoff wheel holder. Okay, so we'll put this in here. Okay. Because I think this is pine. It might be something harder. It doesn't say. So it started to cut it. Ah, that's a pretty dark clean cut too right there. But it didn't take long for the wheel to disintegrate itself. Let me try one more time here. Of course, the Facebook video made it look so easy. Maybe I should try some tougher paper or a third layer. Or maybe I need a Dremel with more ribbons. Really starting to smoke there. But yeah, that was most of the way through. Let's see if I can get it. Nope. So I can't restart the cut. As you can see, it made it most of the way through that 3H dowel with a nice little scorch mark and a bit of smoke on top of it. So, well, that was fascinating as all get out. was afraid that stick of wood was actually going to catch on fire. So I think, though, if you stick to that acrylic rod with a nice fresh piece of unbent paper, I would imagine it would work even better for styrene. So back to that acrylic rod here. So once again, here's 1/4 inch acrylic rod. Cuts right through it, just like it's not even there. That is really freaking cool. So, I guess if you're working with plastic a lot, and maybe very small pieces of softwood like balsa or basswood, you could get away with paper cutoff wheels. And considering that it's how much cutoff wheels are and how nice of a thin cut it actually made on these. I mean, look at the thickness of that cut. It's awesome. So does paper cut plastic and wood? Well, son of a gun, and it actually does. Thanks for watching.